Hello and welcome to your twin flame reading. Let's see what is happening in your connection. We have the Hierophant. This also came out earlier. And we have the Chariot again. This is crazy. Both of these literally came out in the reading earlier on Instagram. So this is not by coincidence. The universe is clearly wanting us to really kind of get the message that your twin flame is being faced with their decision to choose you, their decision to choose the connection. And I'm getting that there is this sense of urgency with the Chariot card, because the Chariot is a fast-moving energy and they want to move quickly. They want to move fast. And the Hierophant is saying that they are being guided by their higher self. So even if they do want to go quickly, they want to take action, they are being guided by their higher self to ground themselves so that they can make the right decision and take the right steps. Because what I'm really seeing with the Hierophant is that they're being guided not to be impulsive, because this energy is a very impulsive energy. And I'm getting that both of you are feeling this. Like both of you are feeling this intensity, even like with no communication. You're feeling this intensity. And it's not just on your end. Your twin flame is also feeling this intensity. So it's causing you to want to make a bold decision or take bold action, but it's just like you don't know exactly what it is. So your twin flame is also feeling this. But your higher selves are saying, this is just the energy. This is just the intensity of your connection coming through. But there's no need to make impulsive, irrational decisions or actions, because right now it's indicating that both of you are kind of feeling like if you can't do an action towards your twin flame or towards union, that you want to do something impulsive, like in another area, like get your hair cut short or cut your bangs, or like travel somewhere like last minute. And just, it's because it's so intense that you kind of are wanting to do this to alleviate the pressure that you're feeling, because both of you don't really understand what this pressure is. But your higher self is guiding you. So not to worry that you're going to do anything crazy, but it's just the energy that you're feeling. And then we have the Five of Cups. So for the longest time, both of you were focusing on what was lost, or what was missing, or what couldn't be or couldn't happen. But your higher self is guiding both of you for union. So rather than focusing on what's missing in your connection, your higher selves are allowing you to open up your hearts to see what is actually there. And so what you're feeling is the anticipation, the excitement of your union. Your higher self is assisting you both in opening your hearts to feeling a deeper love between both of you. So it's kind of making you feel very antsy or very anxious, kind of like, I can't sit still, I got to do something, or I got to reach out to them, or I have to propose to them, or I have to go see them. Yes, so it's very understandable that you are feeling this way, but you'll find that your higher selves are keeping you in check. So even if you feel very impulsive, even if you feel like you just want to do something crazy or make a grand gesture. Your higher self is keeping you in check. It's like they're not releasing the safeguard. They're keeping the safeguard on so that you're not going to do anything irrational, because the feelings are very intense. So Venus is going into retrograde, the planet Venus, I believe on the 21st. So right now, love is moving forward. The planet Venus is moving you forward, making you feel more, making you both desire each other even more. Because as soon as it goes retrograde, there's going to be a lot of like doubting again and questioning, and you're like, oh. So even though this energy is all about like the intensity and like passion, feeling that passion, it does give you a sense of, okay, I have to do something. So if you're feeling that, it's very natural. Both of you are feeling the same way. But don't be surprised if nothing happens because of the Hierophant, because they're not letting you do anything crazy, because you may have already done all that stuff in the past and it may not have worked or ended well. So your higher self is pacing the connection, pacing both of you, that even though it's so intense and it's like you want to do something to alleviate it, your higher self is like, I got you. Don't worry. This is all normal. This is very normal for you to feel. Ace of Swords. We do have communication. We have a brand new beginning of communication. Both of you have been thinking for a very long time what you want to say to the other. But your higher self has just been keeping the safeguard on. Because once this communication starts happening again, it's like overflowing. It's like the communication is just all going to come out. You're going to say all the things. You're going to tell the other person everything that you've been holding on to, because this too is under a lot of pressure. The communication and what wants to be said is building up. It's like there's so much you want to say, and sometimes it's like you don't even know how to begin or where to start, or the words just don't they're not flowing yet. Again, that's your higher self with the safeguard on, but it's like there's this urge, there's this desire. There is this other desire as well with the Ace of Swords of really wanting to know what the other person has to say to you. It's like you just have a big question mark. Like you really want to know what they have to say. And the reason why is because you're feeling the pressure and the intensity of your connection. With the Chariot card and the Five of Cups, it's like the universe is showing me like when a seed is planted and it's underground, for the longest time you don't see anything. Nothing's happening. Everything's in the dark. But what has been happening with your connection is that the roots have been growing deeper, deeper and deeper. And then all of a sudden, a burst of energy and the plant starts to emerge from the ground, starts to like sprout. That's like this burst of energy that you're feeling. It's like, I have to release. So that's the energy. And it's very, very intense. So your higher self is guiding you to like breathe, meditate, ground yourself, go for a walk. It's like the energy is causing you to feel like you've had 10 cups of coffee and you just need to move because you need to move the energy. You don't have to be impulsive with your twin flame connection because you know from the past that things like that didn't always work out well. It's because your nervous system wasn't prepared to handle such big emotions, big change. So your higher self is helping you with your nervous system to do what feels safe. That is very key here. Your higher self is helping you to feel safe because you never felt safe before in this connection. And that's pretty much true for all twin flame connections because they're so intense, because we are mirrored back all of our doubts, our fears, our flaws, our anxieties. Your nervous system was on overload. So now that you have been able to ground yourselves in separation, it was very much needed because you needed to ground your energy. Because when you meet or when you met, the energy was like, it felt like sparks and it was like out of control energy. And not that anything wrong was happening, it's just the nervous system didn't know how to keep up with the intensity of your connection. So your higher self is really monitoring your actions and your choices to help you stay safe as you continue to move forward in your connection. So not only is this happening on your end, but it's also happening on your twin flames end. And that is why it's taken so long. That's why it continues to be a journey, because it's getting to the next level of safety in your connection. So what is coming up for both of you? We have the Devil card. This is tricky. Nothing bad, but you will be tempted. And when I say tempted, you may be tempted to do something big. This could be a grand gesture. You could make that phone call, and because you were putting it off, you could, in a way, kind of revert back and test yourself to see, do I really want this connection? And you can test it by getting into a new connection, testing the grounds to see, like, maybe I can get over this twin flame journey. Maybe I can let go of this person. Sorry, Bestie's gonna jump into the frame any minute. You may also be tempted to try to leave, and you may be successful. Sorry. But I feel like because of the energies, that leaving, even though it may feel like an option, might just be like as a way to deal with the intensity. He's so distracting, Bestie. So what I like about this energy is that there is help for you both with your higher self, and it's helping you cope and deal with these ups and downs, keeping you more grounded in the connection. So despite what temptations there may be, you will come to a point where you still feel grounded, which will help you to feel more safe and grounded, because that's what I just keep getting. The energies are so intense, but just remember to stay grounded, and that both of you are just needing this time to settle into the higher frequencies, to settle into this deeper opening of your hearts, the deepening of the connection, and to stay grounded is like the best thing that you can do, not only for yourself but for the connection for both of you, because as you stay grounded, your twin flame will also stay grounded, and that even though temptations may come up for either one of you, that it will be fine. You will find your way no matter what you end up choosing. So not to worry, not to stress, that your higher self has pretty much taken the reins. And with a lot of the planets now going direct, so they're not really in retrograde, now is a really good time for both of you to move forward in your connection, despite if there is actual like 3D results. Energetically and emotionally, you both are moving forward. So that is what I have for you. Be sure to book with me your clarity channeled session where you can ask questions, or we can just do the session as if we're doing like a regular twin flame reading, where we ask what are the energies surrounding your connection, where are they at, what's in their heart, what do they want to tell you, what are their messages to you, and what are the blocks, and what is the outcome. So all of that can be included. You can just indicate which one, or you can just send me your questions, up to 20 questions, and I'd be more than happy and honored to do that clarity session for you. So again, thank you all so very much. And until next time, I'm wishing you all so much more love and peace.